Let's do this. Q&A. Excuse me. Hello. Perfect. But first, coffee. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paola, for those of you that don't know me. And for today's video, I thought I would go ahead and do a Q&A because what better way to make a comeback than to talk about questions where you guys can kind of get to know me if you're new or if you're a returning viewer or my friend. So I went on Instagram and I asked for people to ask me questions about anything, whether it was fashion, lifestyle, you name it. And I got some pretty good questions, so I'm really excited for this video. Hope you guys like it. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's just jump into the video. Favorite show and movie at the moment? Okay. Good question. So if you know me, or if there's something you should know about me, it's that I'm a huge movie junkie and I don't watch shows as much, but I do watch a lot of shows. Movies, there's two. One of them is Endgame. Another thing you should know about me, I'm a huge Avengers fan or Marvel fan. And I was so excited, but also very sad because I didn't know what was gonna happen in this movie. And you know, I'm not going to say the ending because I bet some of you guys haven't seen it. If you haven't, make sure to watch it. It was so good. The second movie is, so my dad actually told me about the movie The Dirt. So The Dirt is an original Netflix movie and it's based on the life of Motley Crue. And they were a huge Motley Crue themselves, like they were a huge part of obviously putting the movie together. And I recently watched it and I absolutely loved it. It's a great film. Definitely a movie with a lot of message, but overall it was really fun to watch. I would definitely watch it again. I was just telling my friends about it, and yeah, that's another movie that I loved and you guys should check it out if you're a classic rock lover. Next question, what's your favorite thing to do in your pastime? So I like to read. I also love to watch movies. And another thing I like to do is like scroll through Pinterest or be on Tumblr and just find inspiration. And lastly, I would say writing. I love writing little things here and there. Next question, who would you want to see in concert, alive or dead? This is so hard for me to answer because there's so many people I want to see alive or dead. Harry Styles. I wasn't able to make it to his tour because it was my grandma's 100th birthday, so I couldn't miss that to go to his LA show. But Harry Styles, definitely David Bowie. I would love to see Queen with Freddie Mercury, Stevie Nicks, Miley Cyrus, but Miley Cyrus / Hannah Montana. I would pay good money to see another like Hannah Montana tour. But yeah, I can go on forever about the people I want to see during life, but I'm gonna stick to those. What have you learned so far being a social media manager? Tips and tricks. I recently moved to San Diego and I got a job as a social media manager for a law firm in downtown. And I absolutely love it. It's awesome. I love the people I work with. So some few things, obviously this question's a little geared more for like businesses, but I guess it could apply to just general social media management. I would say the thing I learned the most is clearly you have to keep your audience engaged. You want people to keep following you. So one, I would say producing high quality content, even if it's just pictures you're taking of the office. Two, having engaging content and mixing it up. So something I do for the firm is that on Mondays I'll ask someone from the office to give me their favorite quote and why it's their favorite quote. So every Monday I have someone I also do Feature Fridays where I feature someone from the office every Friday and I take a nice picture of them and put their bios and all of that stuff. So it's definitely having a mix between office culture, behind the scenes, events, engaging content. Okay, next question, favorite piece in your whole closet? This is so hard because there's so many pieces I love, but I did narrow down to one piece. And I would say it's this pink hat. It's a wool baby pink hat by Lack of Color. And I've actually worn this so many different times and done so many different pictures with it, but like there's so like, I don't want to bombard my Instagram with pink hat pictures, but I probably will continue to do so. I love this hat, one, because I think it's so cute. I think it's just so classy. I bow down to pray. It makes me feel very classy, but I also love it because one of my favorite albums is the Joanne album, and that album changed my life. So I initially also got this so I could dress up as Lady Gaga for Halloween. I'll insert pictures here, but yeah. So this is my favorite piece. I know I'm definitely gonna have this for a very long time, so I love it. Oh my god. Jonah asked me, have you ever blacked out? This fool. No, I've never blacked out. Luckily, I really hope I never do, but I probably ever won't, but never say never, so yeah. And then he also asked, what are your favorite fashion trends at the moment? And I actually picked out a few things to explain this. So I recently, where is this shoe? Okay. I recently went thrifting and I got these sandals. I call them my sponge sandals because the platform kind of looks like a sponge. And then the strap is kind of like a woven basket style. I don't know if you guys can see texture on this, but my favorite trend at the moment is platform anything. Platform sneakers, platform sandals, just platform shoes. I think they're really great. They're definitely a staple piece. The other trend I've been loving is like I feel like everyone's doing this now, just wearing like thick or thin, just like simple hoops, gold and silver jewelry, like very dainty. So I actually went to Target yesterday and I found these hoop earrings. They're like really thick silver hoops, so I'm very excited to wear these. Target does have some great pieces, so I would definitely check out Target. You'd be surprised what you find there. And then I also have these other little silver hoops that I love wearing to work. They're very classy. It puts together any outfit. My sister has the gold ones, which I gifted to her. They also look great. The gold ones are pretty. These are from Love AJ. Love AJ has amazing jewelry pieces. And lastly, I have these gold dainty silver hoops. These ones are from Shop Bandida. Shop Bandida also has amazing, classy, put together, simple pieces. So I'll link down all the 3 sites below. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? So I feel like the main reason why I started is because it made me so sad that, you know, like your parents take home videos of you when you're a child. So it made me sad that I didn't have videos of when I was those ages, or like just like growing up, the awkward stage. So I wanted to start making YouTube videos so I have videos to look back to. Did you have a style icon growing up? Well, my style icon growing up has and still is Alexa Chung. I would definitely swap my wardrobe with her. I think she can definitely have an outfit and make it super tomboyish, but at the same time make it very girly. She just wears what she wants, and I love that. She makes everything look so put together and not put together at the same time. But yeah, I love Alexa Chung. I would kill to meet her one day. What is your typical day off? Would you rather be a busy bee or relax at home? Sometimes I'd rather be a busy bee than relax at home, because I get anxious if I'm not being productive or I'm not doing something. I feel like I'm wasting time. So I'd rather be a busy bee, and then once I'm a busy bee, I can relax, if that makes sense. What is the coolest vintage piece you own? The first one are these black leather boots, and they're real leather. They're Stuart Weitzman. If you guys know Stuart Weitzman, they're super expensive. They're amazing. So My sister got me these. They're square toe. They're my favorite boots ever. I wear them all the time at work. Like when it was colder, I would wear them almost every single day. Like I was not ashamed. And the next item is this leather bag that I also got from the Loop. It's a lot more worn in. I have gotten water on it, so it has like more of a vintage feel, I guess. The inside is like picnic pattern. I don't know. I love this bag. I wear it all the time. I feel like both these pieces are things that I'm gonna have for a very long time, and that's why I love shopping vintage, because you're paying for good quality stuff that you know, like if it's lasted this long, it's gonna keep lasting me forever. Next question. If you could create a brand in the future, what would it be of? What would you love to create? I think if I could create a brand, it would either be fashion, so like a clothing brand, and it would be like very basic, high quality stuff. So kind of has like stuff that has like a vintage feel but is very modernized, and just things that you know you'll have for a long time. Another thing that I think I would love to create is probably a skincare line. I have struggled with acne and I'm still struggling with acne, so skincare has always been a huge part of my life from a very young age. What is your favorite store to shop at? My favorite store to shop at would probably be La Loop Vintage, Tiendique, which are vintage stores. I also absolutely love Free People. I love Zara. I love basics. What's your favorite brand high-end fashion? I cannot choose that. There's so many different ones, but I guess if I would have to say one, it's Chanel, because I love their runway shows. Like when they did it on the Trevi Fountain, oh my god, that was amazing. I think it's so classy. I love the black and white look. How did you and your boyfriend meet? I think I'm gonna leave that for another video. Abigail would ask me this. She says, who is your favorite Avenger? She knows I have a really hard time with this question, because when the Avenger movies, or like when Marvel started their whole movies, and they started with the Iron Man movies, and I became obsessed. But prior to the Iron Man movies, my favorite superhero was Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, not Andrew Garfield. I never liked the Andrew Garfield ones. So, but I absolutely love Iron Man. So I even love Tom Holland even more. So when like the dynamic duo of like Iron Man being Tom Holland, Spider-Man's mentor, it was really hard. So that's why I always say like Iron Spider, because both of them I love and I can never choose. But I guess if I would have to choose one, probably Tony Stark, but I don't want to admit that. So Iron Spider. Joe, Nick, or Kevin? I want to say Joe and Nick. I can never choose. Sometimes I'm feeling Joe, sometimes Nick. It's so hard. It's just, I can't choose. What is the #1 item you can't live without for clothing? So I actually have 2 items, and they look like this. If you know me, you know I wear both these pieces all the time. The first one is this vintage Levi yellow jacket. It looks like this. It's oversized. This is from Tiendique. I wear it all the time. It's my favorite. I love how bright it is. And the second piece is these bell bottoms. Look, they're like legit bell bottoms. They look like this. These are from Free People. They're so flattering. I've gotten so many compliments in them. What are your plans now that you have graduated? So I actually graduated, I walked in May, but I graduated in December, so now I'm working as a social media manager at the law firm in downtown. But my goal is just to keep working, paying my loans, and as soon as I do that, you know, I definitely want to travel, definitely do more videos and do more of my creative stuff. I do have plans for relaunching my blog, so it's just focusing on those things, writing, indulging more into my creative side. When are we singing together? Good question. So ever since I moved here, I have not practiced at all. I feel like in an apartment you can't really sing, and I'm very loud. So I don't know. Let's get together, let's practice, and then let's do a cover, because I've been wanting to do that with you. And also, if you guys don't know who Adrian is, I'm going to link down his Instagram, his YouTube channel, because he's amazing. You guys should follow him. And yeah, I don't know, let's figure it out. If you could go anywhere in the universe, where would you go and why? Anywhere in the universe? Can this be like fiction? Because if I can go into like fictional places, it would be like Hogwarts. I would love to go there. How do you find your inspiration? I love it and I love you. Thank you, Nene. I love you too. And I find my inspiration everywhere. Sometimes I get it from like vintage pictures, like vintage Vogue covers. Definitely Tumblr, definitely Pinterest. I get my inspo a lot from the people that I'm subscribed to on YouTube if it's towards fashion. But that's the last question for this video. I had so much fun answering these questions, and I love doing videos like this because this is a great way for you guys to get to know me. And please feel free to answer any of these questions down below. I would love to get to know you a bit myself. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna work really hard and try to upload more fashion videos, lifestyle videos, do more tea time talks, which I really enjoy filming. And also follow me on Instagram. I do post a lot of fashion inspo on there, quotes. I have a lot of little highlights where I have like things I'm obsessed with and style and fashion, and I have a few things coming up, so follow me on there if you're interested. And lastly, thank you guys so much for watching my video. It means a lot. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video, and that's it for today. Bye.